Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll learn how to make a business card using Photoshop. So let's get started right with the video directly. So first open up your document and set the resolution to 3.5 by 2 inches and set the resolution to 300. So we take a resolution of 300 because that gives you a right quality when you're printing the document. It gives you the highly efficient print format so that you don't lose any quality while printing. So undo change the color mode to CMYK as well. So because when you change it into RGB, the print quality gets lost in the color prints which used in the print industry. So it's always better to go with the CMYK format, and the RGB formats are mostly used in the web. So it's better to go with the CMYK format. So I'm setting up the option here and taking it to CMYK and press OK. So once you open up the canvas, so this is the main canvas screen. So here is where you start making up your design elements or try making up your edits into it. So what I'm going to do is first, when I'm opening up the canvas, I'm going to set the border radius. So the border radius is very essential because when you are taking the business card, the edges of the business card normally gets cut when you are going to the mass printing of it. So what we try to do is we are trying to make the pixels or the extra paddings adjusted to your business card so that you don't lose that quality on it. So I'm trying to give a padding of 0.2 pixels on every side of the card. So I'm setting up a ruler here and I'm setting up the width and the height with 0.25 pixels. And when I press OK, you'll be able to see the padding gets automatically added to the card. Now I'm trying to import some logo elements into it. I'm just downloaded some abstract images from online. I'm just trying to bring them into the canvas. So I'm trying to create a rectangle here to make some abstract elements. Filling them with some contrast colors here so as to give the depth of field. I'm creating a circular shape, fill it with a color, black. I'll try to give a drop shadow effect or a bigger tone to it. So I'm trying to give a color here as black. Let me try with that option as well. Now I'm giving a drop shadow to it and extend the circle on the second layer. So this gives you an option as a better a circular shape, and also you get the cut effect into it so that the depth of field will make it look more pleasing on the business cards when you are presenting it to the customers or anyone. So I'm trying to give a focus to your main logo here. So I'm trying to make a depth of field effect, and I've cut the other half of it. I'm going to place my logo exactly in this circular area. I'm taking the layer options here and giving the option as drop shadow so that it looks more appealing to the customers. And if you see here, I'm just trying to change the settings of it. So the drop shadow opacity is as per your comfort. You can change it as per you wish. So I'm taking here setting as 50% and press OK. Now I'll import the logo which I've downloaded from online. Okay, I'm done with this now. So what I'm going to do now is I'll open up the logo file. I'll copy paste this effect, the abstract shape, what you see here. This is stock photography. You can download hundreds of images from online. I'll leave a link in the description. You can download them from Pixels. There are a lot of logo files or drafts available there. If you have your own logo files, you can replace it here. So I'm just replacing them and I'm just typing in the company name here. For example, or for demo purposes, I've used it as photography. You can replace it with your business name. Press OK. Now this is the background image of my business or any kind of image, whatever you have, you can just replace it in the screen here. I'm trying to replace them and fill the opacity of it, or you can try playing around with the blending options of them as well. So once I'm done with it, I'm grouping all of these into a layer. I'm calling all of them as back. So this is going to be the back layer of my business card. You keep them handy so that it's easier for the print person to easily print it. so that you don't lose the printing of it. Now I'm coming to the front side of it. Here I'm trying to make a rounded rectangular shape. I'm taking the corner radius is 300 pixels so that you get this rounded pill shape, whereby I can just try to duplicate them or extend that shape and fill it with my logo information or any other prime information you wanted to feature there. I'm trying to fill in this here. I'm duplicating that section with another circular shape like the front, like the back screen which we did. I'm taking the circular shape here and duplicating it to this exact section so that I get a kind of a stroke kind of effect to it. So normally these kind of strokes and abstract shapes gives depth to your business card that makes it look more appealing and pleasing. So try to always play around with colors or shades and patterns. That makes your card look really nice. So here I've duplicated the circle. You could also notice that I'm drawing a small an abstract shape here to highlight the name of the person as well as his phone number or his other contact. So for demo, I'm just typing in with John Doe, and you can fill in with contrast colors for the designation. If you wanted to highlight it, you can do with some kind of a stroke or some dotted lines or whichever you feel is like comfortable. You can type in the designation and change that color into a different one. Now I'm creating a circular shape. Here is where I'm going to feature the prime information of my card. I can fill it with my cell number, your fax number, your emails, your address, and everything goes here. So I'm trying to duplicate this circle here. I'm filling in with all the vital information of my business. I'll start up with my cellular number. I fill in my cell number followed by all the other vital informations. To get these icons, you can get all of these icons from Flat Icon. They're all available here. So I'm bringing these icons here. That's the old classic phone number icon which you have. So after resizing, I'm trying to duplicate the same circle now. I'm trying to give some kind of a blending option there. I'm changing the color options to white so that that looks more impressive when you're printing it. Now I'll duplicate the same layer and I'll start filling now with my email ID. These are just ideas. You can try it with your own ideas or your own styles. There are a lot of icons available online. If at all you plan to give a QR code or you plan to give some other information here, you can try those kind of icons and fill in them with this information, whatever you feel to put it on your card. So here I'm duplicating with the email ID for the mail icon. I'll again change the hue, the blending options of it and change the color scheme to white. Now on the third duplicate, I'll try to go with the location option. That's the location icon which I have. I'll bring it into the stage. So in the canvas, I'll again change the color scheme to white and I will replace it with my address. So this is not the only method or way you have in Photoshop. You can try with a lot of ideas or your own strategies for making the card. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just trying to make a duplicate of my card, the business name, whatever I have, and I'm trying to make it more like appealing to the client. So you could try with your own ideas. So I'm just trying to duplicate the same element and use it here. The same way I have an idea in my mind to duplicate this on the back of the card as well and make the opacity reduced. So this is the kind of idea which I have in my mind. So you can try with your own ideas. So there are a lot of options or elements available here. You can try with your own exploration or ideas in mind to come up with more look and feels or ideas of your thought. So here I'm trying to make it, I'm just trying to make the opacity reduced. So, but these get lost normally during printing. So the printer guy will give you a suggestion on what could be like tried out or what not. So making up a business card is an art. That's more of like an idea or a suggestion, I would say. Like, it's up to you to make some suggestions to your printer as well, where you can give him some suggestions or tell him or ideas. So here I'm giving an option of opacity reduced in the card, but normally this doesn't go well. This looks very good on flyers or on newsletters kind of thing, but on business cards this won't look good. So when I make the final print, when it comes as a handy printout, it won't look really nice. So that's up to you to take a few copies of it and see how it works. So you can try Vista Print or Print Venue or something to try out how it looks. They give you prints up to like 10 cards or 10, 20 cards or 25 cards. So you can try it with them and see how it actually looks good, and then go for a final print or for the mass printing. So this is the idea which I've come up with in this short span of time. You can give your own suggestions and ideas, and you can try exploring multiple ideas for your business card. So that ends up our video here. So we'll catch up in the next video shortly. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you.